The famed union of Elvis and Priscilla Presley, often hailed as music's most iconic couple, ended tragically after a mere 6 years. Their relationship, plagued by the demands of fame, the relentless pursuit of public adoration, and Elvis's escalating battle with drugs, faced numerous challenges. Rumor has it that Elvis didn't really want to marry Priscilla and even felt disgusted and avoided intimacy with her during their marriage. What really happened? This video will tell you the whole truth. There was a lot of sneaking around on Elvis and Priscilla's wedding day that few people know about. Their decision to wed in Las Vegas was a strategic one, considering the frenzy that would inevitably accompany such a high-profile event. Despite the desire for privacy, the world's curiosity about the couple's union was insatiable. To avoid the chaos of public attention, Elvis and Priscilla orchestrated their nuptials like a covert operation. In the dead of night, the wedding party made their escape from Elvis's Palm Springs home, slipping out through the back door and clambering over the backyard wall under the cloak of darkness. With adrenaline pumping and excitement coursing through their veins, they piled into a car waiting to whisk them away to the airport. Their mode of transportation was no ordinary aircraft, but the private jet of music legend Frank Sinatra himself, adding an extra layer of glamour and mystique to the affair. Concealed within the confines of Sinatra's jet, the wedding entourage flew discreetly to their destination, the Aladdin Hotel in Las Vegas. The scene at the Aladdin Hotel was far from the spectacle that many had anticipated. Instead of a grandiose affair with throngs of adoring fans and flashing cameras, the ceremony took place in the quiet intimacy of the early morning, witnessed by a select few, just 14 people in total. The couple, radiant and smiling, stood at the center of attention. Priscilla resplendent in a white customized wedding gown, and Elvis debonair in a meticulously tailored tuxedo. Yet the procurement of these outfits was shrouded in secrecy and subterfuge, with Priscilla going so far as to disguise herself during the process. Such measures underscored the desire for privacy amidst the relentless scrutiny of their relationship. The ceremony itself, though opulent, bore signs of Elvis's reluctance. In a departure from traditional vows, Elvis had the word "obey" removed, reflecting a progressive sentiment for the time. However, behind the facade of celebration, a poignant moment unfolded. Prior to exchanging vows, Elvis was reportedly discovered weeping by his housekeeper, Alberta Holman. His tears betrayed a deep-seated ambivalence about the marriage, a sentiment echoed in his cryptic confession, "I don't have a choice." The pressure to marry weighed heavily on both Elvis and Priscilla. Priscilla's parents had consented to her cohabitation with Elvis in Memphis under the condition of eventual marriage, reflecting the societal norms of the era. However, it was Colonel Parker, Elvis's shrewd manager, who seemed to exert the most influence, presenting marriage as a requisite for legitimacy and stability in their relationship. The early days of their marriage were a whirlwind of intense public scrutiny and relentless gossip. Priscilla, in her own words, described the beginning as very difficult, acknowledging the challenges that came with being married to one of the most desired men in the world. Rumors swirled incessantly, fueled by the insatiable curiosity of the media and the public alike. From speculations about her pregnancy to insinuations about the true nature of their relationship, Priscilla found herself grappling with the harsh realities of fame and celebrity. Despite the obstacles, Priscilla remained steadfast in her commitment to Elvis. She accompanied him everywhere, a constant presence by his side in the face of adoring female fans who clamored for his attention. Priscilla's vigilance extended to even the most mundane activities, such as accompanying Elvis to routine appointments like dental cleanings, a testament to her unwavering devotion and the lengths she would go to ensure his well-being. The relentless adulation Elvis received from women around the world posed a constant challenge for Priscilla, who found herself constantly on guard, protective of her husband's affection and attention. In her own words, she confessed that she would cry if she couldn't be around him, highlighting the emotional toll of navigating a relationship under the intense glare of public scrutiny. In recent times, Priscilla's presence in the public eye has been reignited by Baz Luhrmann's Elvis, a biopic delving into the life of the music legend. The resurgence of attention surrounding Elvis's legacy has left Priscilla deeply moved, serving as a poignant reminder of the profound impact her late husband had on the world. However, Priscilla's journey to becoming the self-assured public figure she is today was not without its challenges. In her own words, she admitted to having to learn everything about navigating the complexities of being married to one of the most significant music celebrities in history. Her memoir, Elvis and Me, offers a candid glimpse into the dynamics of their relationship, revealing the extent to which Elvis wielded influence over her life. Priscilla's portrayal of herself as Elvis's living doll, fashioned according to his desires, speaks volumes about the power dynamics within their marriage. She recounts how Elvis dictated not only her appearance but also her behavior and mannerisms, exerting a level of control that bordered on omnipotence. In her own words, Priscilla felt as though she had lost her own identity amidst the whirlwind of Elvis's fame, becoming a vessel through which he could mold her into his idealized vision. This narrative of control and manipulation is echoed by accounts from those close to Elvis, such as Rex Mansfield, who recalled the singer's assertion that Priscilla was young enough that I can train her any way I want. The language used here underscores the paternalistic attitude Elvis adopted towards his wife, viewing her as a blank canvas upon which he could imprint his desires and expectations. As a young mother, Priscilla grappled with the competing demands of motherhood and Elvis's desire for her constant presence by his side. Despite her longing to nurture her role as a mother, she found herself torn between her maternal instincts and Elvis's need for companionship on his whirlwind travels. This delicate balance became a source of tension and conflict within their marriage, as Priscilla endeavored to reconcile her desire to be with her daughter and her commitment to her husband. In her candid revelations shared with HuffPost and in her memoir, Elvis and Me, Priscilla offered rare insights into the intimate dynamics of her marriage with Elvis. She disclosed the poignant detail that Elvis had refused to consummate their relationship before marriage, a decision that left her feeling rejected and longing for intimacy. Even after the birth of Lisa Marie, Elvis's aversion to making love to a woman who had borne a child further strained their already fragile connection, leaving Priscilla grappling with doubts about her own sexuality and desirability as a woman. Accounts from those close to Elvis, such as Sonny West, shed further light on the complexities of their relationship. West's assertion that Elvis struggled to be a committed husband, viewing Priscilla primarily as a mother figure rather than a romantic partner, underscores the challenges they faced in bridging the gap between parental responsibility and marital intimacy. In a legendary live performance of Love Me Tender in 1970, Elvis captivated audiences with his soulful rendition, planting kisses on multiple women throughout the evening. By the end of the night, it was rumored that he had bestowed his affections upon the majority of female attendees. For Priscilla Presley, Elvis's lifelong love and wife since 1967, such moments in their relationship were undoubtedly difficult to witness. In interviews, Priscilla revealed the discomfort she felt as women would start showing up after the show, a reminder of the challenges inherent in being married to one of the most desired men in the world. Indeed, infidelity was somewhat of an open secret in Elvis and Priscilla's marriage. While Priscilla acknowledged that Elvis wasn't faithful, she emphasized that it wasn't about having someone special, but rather a consequence of the entertainment industry's temptations and pressures. Among the most prominent names associated with Elvis's romantic escapades was his Viva Las Vegas co-star, Anne Margaret. Their on-set romance in 1963 reportedly extended well into Elvis's marriage to Priscilla, adding further strain to their already tumultuous relationship. Priscilla, too, found herself entangled in romantic entanglements outside of her marriage to Elvis. In her memoir, she revealed her relationship with her karate teacher, Mike Stone, during her marriage to the king of rock and roll, highlighting the complexities and challenges faced by both partners in navigating their high-profile union. The unraveling of their marriage became increasingly apparent in 1972 when Priscilla made the decision to walk away. According to reports, Elvis's anger over Priscilla's relationship with Mike Stone reached such heights that he allegedly considered extreme measures, including hiring a hitman to eliminate Stone. When Priscilla Presley stepped into Elvis Presley's grand estate of Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee, she entered a world vastly different from her own. As the partner of one of the most iconic rock stars in history, Priscilla found herself navigating a life dictated by fame, image, and the unique challenges of being Elvis's companion. Living in Graceland was like living in a bubble, as Priscilla described it. The couple's social life was carefully curated to maintain Elvis's public image, resulting in few outings and limited interactions with the outside world. While most couples might enjoy frequent dinner dates or social gatherings, Elvis preferred to keep a low profile, with Priscilla adapting to his preferences to support his career and public persona. Domestic responsibilities at Graceland fell primarily on Priscilla's shoulders, as Elvis was often preoccupied with his social life outside the home. Despite her efforts to create a stable and nurturing environment, Priscilla acknowledged that she could not domesticate Elvis in the traditional sense. Instead, she accepted the unique dynamics of their relationship, navigating the challenges of being the partner of a superstar with grace and resilience. The birth of their daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, in 1968 brought new joys and challenges to their lives. However, Elvis's involvement in fatherhood was limited, as Priscilla claimed he wasn't a hands-on dad. His busy schedule and social commitments often took precedence over family time, leaving Priscilla to shoulder much of the responsibility for raising their daughter. Despite the unconventional dynamics of their family life, Priscilla remained dedicated to creating a loving and supportive environment for Lisa Marie. She embraced her role as both partner and mother, navigating the complexities of fame and family with determination and grace. The fame and fortune that accompanied Elvis Presley's meteoric rise to stardom also brought with it a dark and destructive force, a debilitating drug addiction that would ultimately contribute to his tragic demise in 1977. Despite the glitz and glamour of his public persona, behind closed doors, Elvis battled with a vicious dependency on prescription drugs that would cast a shadow over his personal and professional life. Elvis's addiction to prescription medications took root during his time in the military while stationed in Germany. According to Priscilla Presley, his former wife, Elvis's drug use began during this period and persisted throughout his life, becoming an ever-present and destructive force in their marriage. In her memoir and various interviews, Priscilla provided candid insights into the impact of Elvis's drug addiction on their relationship. She revealed that ordinary moments of intimacy were often marred by the influence of powerful drugs, with Elvis's dependency casting a dark cloud over their marriage. As Elvis's drug use escalated, it began to take a toll on their relationship, with Priscilla witnessing firsthand the devastating effects of his addiction. Despite her attempts to intervene and hide his pills, she was powerless to stop the downward spiral of his dependency. In her own words, Priscilla described how Elvis's consumption of drugs became as normalized as any other aspect of their daily lives, with his addiction overshadowing even the simplest of pleasures. The warning signs of Elvis's declining health were evident to Priscilla, particularly on the day of their divorce. Holding his hand during this pivotal moment, she sensed that something was gravely wrong, a haunting realization that would later be confirmed by his untimely death. In 1974, Dolly Parton released I Will Always Love You, a song that would become her magnum opus and solidify her status as the queen of country music. Little did she know at the time that this heartfelt ballad would resonate deeply with the king of rock and roll himself. Elvis Presley was immediately taken with I Will Always Love You and expressed a keen interest in recording the track. However, his eagerness came with a demand for half of the song's publishing rights, a proposition that Parton was unwilling to entertain. Despite her admiration for Elvis and her desire to hear him sing her song, Parton made the difficult decision to retain the copyright, a choice that left her heartbroken. Reflecting on the experience, she later mused about what the song would have sounded like in Elvis's iconic baritone, expressing confidence that he would have killed it. Although Elvis never had the opportunity to officially record I Will Always Love You, the song held a special place in his heart. Following his amicable divorce from Priscilla Presley in 1973, Elvis would often croon the poignant lyrics to his former wife, a testament to the enduring power of Parton's heartfelt composition. For Priscilla, Elvis's rendition of I Will Always Love You served as a poignant reminder of their shared history and the depth of their connection. Despite the challenges they faced and the eventual end of their marriage, Priscilla never stopped loving Elvis, acknowledging him as the love of her life while also recognizing the need to explore and understand the world beyond their relationship. In a twist of fate, Dolly Parton's decision to retain the rights to I Will Always Love You proved to be a wise one. Decades later, Whitney Houston's iconic cover of the song in 1992 catapulted it to even greater heights, earning Parton substantial financial success. Reflecting on the journey of her beloved song, Parton humorously remarked that she had made enough money to buy Graceland, Elvis's legendary estate in Memphis, Tennessee. Elvis's health, already fragile due to his long-standing struggle with prescription drug addiction, began to deteriorate rapidly during this period. According to his stepbrother David Stanley, drugs had become pervasive in Elvis's life, exerting a vice-like grip on his mind and body. In his memoir, Stanley paints a bleak picture of Elvis's final years, describing how drugs had taken complete control, leaving Elvis unable to think or act coherently. Priscilla, despite her separation from Elvis, remained a constant presence in his life, offering support and companionship during his darkest days. Although she was initially preoccupied with her own life and the upbringing of their young daughter, Lisa Marie, Priscilla gradually became more aware of Elvis's declining health and the warning signs that indicated the severity of his condition. In her memoir, Elvis and Me, Priscilla recounted a poignant phone conversation with Elvis just days before his untimely death. Despite his struggles, Elvis sounded happy during their conversation, a rare moment of levity amidst the turmoil of his final days. However, Priscilla also acknowledged that Elvis was grappling with a myriad of issues, hinting at the internal turmoil that plagued him until the end. Following Elvis Presley's untimely death in 1977, the intricate web of his financial affairs was laid bare, revealing a stark reality that contrasted with the opulence of his fame and success. Despite his status as the king of rock and roll, Elvis had amassed significant debts, leaving behind an estate with a net worth of only $5 million. This revelation shocked many, as it seemed inconceivable that such an iconic figure could face financial turmoil. In his will, Elvis had designated his daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, as the sole heiress to his fortunes. However, as Lisa Marie was just a child at the time of his passing, the responsibility for managing the estate fell into the hands of his ex-wife, Priscilla Presley. With the future of the Presley estate, including the iconic Graceland property, hanging in the balance, Priscilla embarked on a mission to secure the legacy of her former husband and ensure the financial stability of their daughter. Priscilla's first order of business was to assess the financial landscape of the estate and identify opportunities for growth. Recognizing the untapped potential of Graceland, she devised a bold plan to turn Elvis's beloved home into a tourist attraction unlike any other. Despite the daunting prospect of opening up Graceland to the public, Priscilla forged ahead, viewing it as a necessary step to safeguard Elvis's legacy for future generations. With meticulous attention to detail, Priscilla oversaw the transformation of Graceland into a world-class destination, meticulously preserving its historic charm while enhancing its appeal to visitors. From guided tours of Elvis's lavishly decorated mansion to immersive exhibits showcasing his life and career, Graceland offered fans an unparalleled glimpse into the world of the King of Rock and Roll. The decision to open Graceland to the public was not without its challenges, and Priscilla faced her fair share of skepticism and apprehension. However, her unwavering dedication to preserving Elvis's memory propelled her forward, driving the success of the estate's transformation. Through savvy business decisions and strategic partnerships, Priscilla succeeded in increasing the value of the Presley estate to over $75 million, a remarkable feat that surpassed all expectations. While music royalties and souvenir licensing played a role in this financial turnaround, the majority of earnings were generated from Graceland itself, solidifying its status as the crown jewel of the Presley legacy. For Priscilla, Elvis was not just a former partner, but a lifelong love. In her own words, she confessed, "I don't think I'll ever find anyone I'll love as much as I loved Elvis. Elvis was my first love. He'll be my last." This profound declaration speaks volumes about the depth of their connection and the lasting impact Elvis had on Priscilla's life. Even decades after Elvis's passing, Priscilla remains one of the most dedicated guardians of his memory. As the forewoman of his estate, she has worked tirelessly to preserve his legacy and ensure that his contributions to music and popular culture are never forgotten. Her unwavering commitment to honoring Elvis's memory speaks to the profound influence he continues to have on her life. In an interview with The Guardian, Priscilla reflected on the enduring presence of Elvis's spirit in her life. She described how visiting Graceland, the iconic home they shared, evokes powerful memories of their time together. Despite the bittersweet nature of these recollections, Priscilla finds solace and beauty in the memories they share, viewing Elvis's presence as a guiding force that continues to shape her journey. Walking through the halls of Graceland, Priscilla feels as though Elvis is still by her side, his spirit imbuing the space with a sense of warmth and nostalgia. Far from being a frightening experience, Priscilla finds comfort in the memories that flood her mind, cherishing the moments they shared and the love they once knew. In the summer of 2022, Priscilla Presley found herself thrust into the spotlight once more with the highly anticipated release of the Elvis Presley biopic, directed by Baz Luhrmann. Premiering at the prestigious Cannes Film Festival, the movie garnered widespread acclaim and made headlines for receiving the festival's longest-standing ovation, a staggering 12 minutes of applause, as reported by Variety. The biopic, which stars Austin Butler in the titular role of the iconic rock legend, offers a compelling portrayal of Elvis's life, career, and legacy. For Priscilla, the experience of watching the film was deeply emotional as it allowed her to relive every moment of their shared journey together. Taking to Instagram to share her thoughts, Priscilla expressed the profound impact the movie had on her, revealing that it took her several days to overcome the flood of emotions it evoked. As an integral figure in Elvis's life, Priscilla's endorsement of the biopic carried significant weight, underscoring its authenticity and emotional resonance. Her words served as a testament to the film's ability to capture the essence of Elvis's spirit and the enduring love they shared. For fans of Elvis Presley, the biopic offered a rare glimpse into the personal and professional life of the legendary musician, shedding light on the triumphs and tribulations he faced along the way. With Priscilla's blessing and emotional support, the film served as a poignant tribute to Elvis's enduring legacy, celebrating his impact on music, culture, and the hearts of millions around the world. What do you think about the love story and unstable marriage of Elvis and Priscilla Presley? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.